Welcome to the channel, guys. In this video, Steven Dux, a multi-million-dollar day trader, is going to explain to us exactly how he tracks stocks to build a strategy. He will show us an example of his spreadsheet and explain in detail. Plus, he's going to answer a few questions. So I hope you learned some helpful tips and gain value from this video. And make sure to subscribe, like the video. If you have any questions, make sure you drop a comment. Now let's get right into the video.
Today I'm gonna show how to really track the statistics. Tomorrow? No, good. Not bad, how are you? What price do you short MBY? 2.6, somewhere like that. Example of Excel statistics. Yes, I will show it a little bit later. Thanks. What's the best indicators to short a stock? Volume, resistance. Hello, good morning, guys. Watch list. After MBY, nothing was going on. Nothing was really going on this month. Today I'm gonna show little bit statistics about Excel sheets. A lot of people are interested. I will show one of the examples that how to really track the statistics. Current favorite pattern to trade, bounce short. Bounce short for life, yeah, that's pretty much right. Do you have a trade zero account or a center point account? Yes, I do. Do you read 10Q? Yes, I do. Do you do fundamentals as well? Not as much. Do you like level 2 on SAT? I mean, level 2 on SAT. Yeah, level 2 is a general, like it's across all platforms. So I like level 2s. What's my favorite long pattern? Buying crowded stocks that has high market cap. What other investment do you have? Real estate. Why multi-day breakout is not working nowadays is because Nasdaq doesn't really do multi-day breakout that well. The winning percentage is around 40%. Do you use hotkeys? Nope. Any promoters you suggest? Not sure. How's it? Oh, everything was pretty good. Do you ever make swing trades? Yes, I do. What was the pattern on MBY? Green to red, momentum loss on MBY. Oh man, so many questions. How did you become a millionaire 3 years with starting 27K? A lot of tracking and hard work. And tracking and hard work. Repeat. Is OTC still working? Yes, they do, but they don't have it often anymore. What do you think about blockchain technology? It's not gonna be hot for a while, at least like 4 or 5 years. Do you short OTCs? Yes, I do. Some BOND. I don't really trade high market cap stocks. Do you use stop loss? No, I don't. I use mental stop loss. You showed the first red day. I showed the potential first red day. How many should? Okay. Alright, so let me show some examples about the Excel sheets. This is the Excel sheets that it did a lot of hard work, and I'm not gonna try to. Let me show you just a decent overview how to really track trades, how to use statistics to generating profits and winning percentages, and what does all the numbers means, and how to really perform just by looking at the numbers. How to really know when to cover, when to short, just doing the numbers. Alright. So if you see it, so this is a gap up short, and out of 144 samples, the winning percentage right here is around 90%. So this pattern does perform very well out of 144 samples. And now if you zoom in, then you will see all the statistics, how far they push, how far they fail. And if you go up here, so let me see. Alright, so I also track the frequency, let's say, how often do they happen on Monday, how often do they happen on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It seems like they happen, the lowest percentage is Wednesday, so you don't really get this pattern on Wednesday. And if you want to take a Wednesday off, you can. So to be able to track the statistics, Friday happens the most, and or Tuesday, Friday or Tuesday. So you can either trade on those 2 days. This is how frequent they happen, and the reason why I track how frequent they happen is I can be able to generate how many times they happen per year, to be able to generate what's the average profits I'm going to make per year just trading this pattern. If they win 90% of the time and it happens 144 times per year, then each time I make 20%, I will be able to make about 300,000, 500,000, or even 700,000. So it depends. So you can use those statistics, to really to know how much money you're going to make. Then once you know how much money you're going to make per year, you're not going to be so stressful of missing a breakout or missing a pattern to trade, because there's all kinds of opportunities. They happen hundreds of times per year. So this one can really filter out the FOMOs. Alright, so here I track like fundamentals. There's market cap, does it really meet the average cap? Does it have like dilutions? And over here, you track how much they open, what's the percentage they open, and you can track. Okay, so this is the maximum profit of if you short top tick of the ticker, and the maximum gain is 35%. So you can make 35%. I'm successful now. I'm making 50K a month. That's pretty good. Card Sharma. That's good. Then if you go down, no, I wouldn't share these sheets. So tickers, what's the sector, what's the index, Nasdaq, MX. Then most of the pattern happens in Nasdaq, and you go set up, gap up plus bounce. You go with the cap. Then you go with the market cap categories. So market cap categories is what I track. Is different market cap reacts a little bit different. Compare like 10 million market cap reacts very different with 100 million market cap. Then you go with outstanding shares. You can categorize the shares as well. Then you go with the float. So majority you look at the float. Then you go for close, open, high top tick, bottom tick. The reason why you want to track high and bottom tick is to gain maximum performance out of one pattern. And after that, there's a lot. Hold on, let me just scroll back down. There's a lot. So, okay, time of the day, previous resistance. This is previous resistance day is to track that if the resistance, like how far do we go to look at the resistance? Will the resistance be outdated? So if you track the resistance date, you will be figured out, okay, so what kind of time zone is the best suit for this pattern, and you want to pick either within 6 months, within a year, to pick that resistance zone. And active resistance categories. Then you track individual resistance. Then you go for individual resistance stay low, and you use day low and day high to be able to track where do you want to short into. Typical either the stock gaps up and they don't really go at the resistance, they go a little bit below the resistance. So you want to see, well, how far do they really reach the resistance. Then I don't really use a view gap, but track it, and there's all kinds of data goes into it, all kinds of data. So alright, and you can put like a fixed sizing to it to generate like how much money you can make per year, but this is just one pattern. So alright, okay, that's for the spreadsheets. And a lot of work has to go into it. It's not like I think it's more work than actually trading, but once you figure all the spreadsheets out, you will be able to figure it out. You will be able to be super confident and trade with no emotion. Yeah, it's Chris. Chris is no, it's not Topher. Okay. No problem. Do you teach how to create those spreadsheets? Yes, I do. This is exactly how I taught them to create these spreadsheets. Once they create their spreadsheets, it can be super self-sufficient. Where did the numbers come from? Come from ticker. Come from the ticker. The Nasdaq index. Can I learn without a program? You can try. Any advice for a beginner? Start with my YouTube channel. When do you borrow the shares to short? If it's like really low flow, yeah, I will borrow the shares. Can you show a video of your daily life? I could start like a new YouTube channel, just starting with the general life. Any phase to train Cincinnati, Ohio? Not yet. The DVD of the pattern, the pattern you can use in DVD. You can make a lot more money than just the expense of the DVD. I don't really ramble. I just give what the content is and what is the best pattern to short in penny stock area. And I use that pattern to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. All the trades is verified. What's my typical morning routine? I get up at 9-10, look at the ticker, borrow the shares, and make a judgment from there. Where can we learn the spreadsheets? Trading technique. It's the first DVD, part 4. Guys, you wanna apply for Freedom Challenge? Like you have to apply first. Then it's kind of getting full, so be able to select people, and we'll have pretty much a lot. We'll have a lot of successful students in tier 3. I don't have a Discord room, no. How do you make your research in like putting in the Excel sheets? The stop loss was at 3 because I was going to sizing in the 3, risking 350, 330. Then I was starting sizing like 2.4. I was sizing very small, 2.7, 2.8, and 3, and I couldn't really get big size of it. Do you have your own broker? No. In the Dux Center, do you think your English breakdown improved? Yes. Dux Center and the new DVD compared to trading technique is a completely different. Like the way I designed it is completely different, and it's much more organized, and it's much better. The way I explain stuff, how it's structured, and the drawing. I actually bought like a whiteboard and started teaching on the whiteboard just by drawing. So it's not computer draw, the like super bad ones. But do you always have a 1/3 position, or does it matter to go more pattern? It depends on like what's the winning percentage of the pattern. If it does have like a 90%, I will sizing right away. But if it doesn't really have the correct range, I will sizing partial and partial, then partial. So typically 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3. I'm from the future. I'm not from the future. Please confirm all your courses is contained on the DVD. Yes, pretty much. The concept, the actual live trading and practice, I do it for freedom trading students. How long do you typically stay in trade? 1 hour, 2 hours. Sometimes if you're all day trader, I stay for all day. But you don't really need to look at the market all day. Alright guys, you guys saw the spreadsheets, and hopefully it's helpful. And if you guys are interested in trading technique and Dux Explainers, there's a link in my website. Depends on if you're a beginner or not. If you're a beginner, I would suggest go for a DVD. If you're on actual live trading practice, go for the trading challenge. So that'll be it. And can't wait for the market tomorrow. So I will see you guys next time.